So mates, good morning and welcome back. So in this tutorial, I want to show us how to draft a perfect three-quarter sleeve this way with a bold turn-up of 2.5 inches. I will show you how you get to know everything, both from the folding to the measurement applications to the drafting and the cutting as well. So if this video sounds like what you want to learn, kindly watch to the very end and don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. So let's get down to the main drafting proper. Most people don't know how to draft a perfect three-quarter sleeve, and this issue has been militating against your perfect fitting on your outfit. I know I have taught several videos on how to draft senator outfits, but then I want to lay more emphasis on how to draft a perfect three-quarter sleeve. So right here, you fold your fabric. Now this folding is in 4 folds. First, double it this way, right? The chalk I marked here was an error, so don't mind the chalk. This is the front. So now you would fold it this way and then double it again. Now, the guide to get your sleeve fold fabric is from the customer's round sleeve measurement. So the round sleeve of my customer we have here is 16. That's 8. That's the biggest bicep measurement is 16. That's 8. Then divided by 2, 8 plus extra 4 inches. So this is the range of your folding. You must add extra 4 to this to get a perfect sleeve that will be enough to go right around the bodies or the bodies of the outfit. So after you have gotten that, then you mark out your baseline, which is the next right there. You mark out your baseline. Now this sleeve we have what they call turn-up effect. Now the turn-up will be jointed at the base of the hem of the sleeve. Now you have to decide on how many inch you want the turn-up to be. So I like mine to be around 2 inches, 2 1/4, 2 1/2 maximum. I don't use too much bold turn-up fabrics or turn-up effects. So you minus 2 1/2 inch from any value of the round sleeve length measurement you have. So the sleeve length measurement we had is 17 inches. So if you minus 2 1/2 from this, it will give us 14.5, right? Because I have to 14.5 is 15, 2 to this is 17, so it gives us 14.5. Then this 14.5 is the remaining version or the remaining part of the sleeve. Then you're going to add extra 1 inch to this. The 1 inch you're adding to this is to make sure you join the turn-up effect with 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch again to the shoulder. That's 1 inch in total. So you mark 15.5. So right there, you mark your sleeve in this form. You mark your sleeve in this form as well. Please note importantly that this is one of the simplest ways you can use to draft your three-quarter sleeve. I will also do well to make for the short sleeve and also the long sleeve as well. So the round sleeve we have is 15 inch for the bicep area, and then here I have it to be 14 inches. So here you mark 14, which is 7 inch this way. Then you mark extra 1.5 for the inseam allowance. After you have done that, remember that the round sleeve is 16, which is 8 this way, plus extra 4, that is 12. So this is the point where we don't need this area anymore. Then from that point, you come down by 4 inches, which seems to be the constant for inner arms value. Then after you have done that, then you just try to get the center point of that point. This is how it is. You just try to get the center point this way. So after you have gotten that center point, the next you will do now is to measure the total distance from here to this point, or you can still first and foremost connect this with a straight line for easier understanding. Connect with a straight line for easier understanding, right? And then the next you will do is to measure the total distance from this point to this point. That's 13 divided by 4. Middle is 6.5. Middle is 6.5. Here is going to give us 3.25, and here is also going to give us 3.25. So make sure it's at the midpoint, right? So here you have gotten it. Now the one at the middle, this center one, leave it untouched. Raise it up this way. It won't be reduced or added. Then the first quarter, come up by 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch, just this way. Let's use 1/2 inch this way. So the last one, come down by 1 inch this way. And then if you have your set of curves for your armhole, this is the time these things play a major role in your sewing processes. So here you are going to connect from here, connect this to this in this form. It goes in this way, and then you connect from here to the 1 inch and back to this 4 inches, right? So this is how the connection goes. You see how simple that looks? Then you still bring your sleeve curve or whatever you call it. Then from here, connect from this point to this very point as well. It goes all through this way. So this is the perfect sleeve for this person's measurement. So I will cut out this. I'll also show you how to cut for the turn up effect as well. So you see how simple this is. So you cut this out in this form. So this is a perfect sleeve that will suit the outfit properly. So after you have cut out this in this form, now the next you will do is to cut the turn up effect. Now the turn up effect we have, remember it was 2.5 that we removed. So invariably, whatever you're going to cut, we have to double it. So now remember that if you double 2.5 on fold, if you times 2.5 by 2, it becomes 5. Then plus half into joining. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that you have to measure. This is the value, this is the point we need the turn up mostly. So here we are going to measure 6 inches here. 6 inches. Now this 6 inches, when you fold them, it becomes 3, right? Into 2 becomes 3. But when you now stitch, it becomes 2.5. So the 2.5 should be added without reduction, so that the sleeve length will be exact of what you have. So you cut it out straight in this form. So you slit one edge here open. You slit one edge here open. So this is what the turn up will look like. I'll use hemming gum to hem this and then place it in this form and join. So I will now reduce it a bit this way. So this is a perfect 3/4 sleeve with a 2.5 inch bold turn up. So if you really want to perfect your sleeve, follow this procedure and you will get exact of whatever we have drafted, and the sleeve will come out nicely. So when you join this on your armhole, you on your sleeve, you weave and do top stitching to make it lap properly. It's advisable you use black weaving thread on such areas if you have. But if you don't have, make sure that the color of your weaving you're using must be as neat as possible. Thanks for watching. If you derive value from this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I will do well to post a video on the short sleeve and also the long sleeve as well. Bye-bye for now.